Okay, we're back. I've done a few things to adjust the sensitivity of my microphone, so hopefully it sounds better and there's not a whole lot of background noise. I get caught like my sniffling or something moving around in the room. So let's continue with our adventure.
I'm not sure killing Eagwolf was the best idea.
At least they're no longer a threat. And we can stop asking who and start asking why.
But dealing with the assassin should put us on Ludwig's good side, so there's that.
Great. Not sure which side I want to be on. I have some thoughts, Envoy. Let's talk about it at camp.
Yeah, I've seen you guys have some things you want to talk about, so we will try doing that sooner rather than later. Let's turn in this quest. Let's return to the ambassador. And then we'll go to a camp. And we'll talk. She's not here. We got some worshippers. Got a note. Should I use a fast travel? Northern Paradise.
What was that?
What the?
Hold it. You're gonna regret this.
Paradise and Rebel Duelist? I don't understand why that was kind of weird.
Another glorious battle.
I was not expecting to be attacked in the middle of Paradise. But I guess it's nighttime? I don't know. That was kind of odd. Man, there's apparently a lot of things to read here. I've maintained order in Paradise for many years. I know the city. When there's a good leader and fair policy, there's peace. But you have allowed the Steel Garret to terrorize my people, to sow distrust and fear. I suggest you tighten your Inquisitor's leash, or the embassy might not carry your banners for long. Wow, that's a good threat. Just wanted to read the book behind you, bud. All right.
Tell me you brought good news. Oh, Envoy, you return. And you brought a friend. Ambassador Heelguard, at your service.
Always nice to meet an Adiran who isn't trying to goad me into a fight.
What of these rebels? The streets are full of rumors, but your word is the only one I trust.
My killer won't be giving you any more trouble. He's dead.
So, you took justice into your own hands. That takes grit. More than I expected. Of course, the official record will show that the killer struck first, and you were merely acting in self-defense.
That's technically what happened, so sure.
I know that Ludwig wanted a public execution, but this might do just as well to appease her. A message has been sent. No one will challenge our presence in the living lands. Our people are here to stay.
Now I must turn my attention to the Dream Scourge.
Indeed. Not a moment too soon. I'm sending you to Fior Messi Verno, a community of Valian expatriates deep in Emerald Stair. The Animancers may have some knowledge of the Dream Scourge already. Learn whatever you can from them.
I can't say I'm too familiar with Animancy. What do I need to know?
Nor should you be. Animancers draw power from the spirit world. Their dark research can twist, break, even corrupt the very soul. The Empire has no tolerance for Animancers, and with good reason. Their work is dangerous, heretical.
I'm just gonna get this over with. Understood.
If you have any further questions before I dispatch you to Emerald Stair, now would be the time.
Where does Fior Mes Averno fit in with the Dream Scourge?
My sources tell me the Dream Scourge is a plague of the soul, and souls are their trade. If we have anything in common with Animancers, it's a shared interest in curing the Dream Scourge.
What should I expect to find there?
Answers. Nothing more. We need all the help we can get, even if it means appealing to Animancers. I believe that covers everything. Governor Vidaro will be your first point of contact. I'm told he's barely keeping the community in order. Seek him out if you need direction. Good hunting, Envoy.
Is this the guy I just killed? No, he had daggers, so it's not him. Okay.
Hilgard. Why is it that whenever I hear your name, it's because you've disgraced the Empire?
No, strangling light. Keep her away.
Is that, her?
Inquisitor Ludwig. So kind of you to join us.
While you brood over the Dream Scourge, this island is coming apart at the seams.
Stay your wrath. Allow me to present the Adiran Envoy, dispatched by the Emperor himself, to aid us in our time of need.
I don't want to do that one. Nice mask. Where can I get one? No, I'm not gonna do that. Let her finish, Ambassador. I want to see where this goes.
At least someone remembers their manners. I can't believe you troubled the Emperor to send an envoy. Haven't you done enough to flaunt your incompetence?
Under the circumstances, I thought it might be...
Silence! You busy yourself with the Dream Scourge. A mere fever and chills, leaving the real work to me.
I'm gonna remain pointedly silent.
I have scoured this island and faced the truths from which you cower. The Living Lands is on the brink of total collapse, and you have ignored the discontent in your own city. Our envoy spilled blood, quelled the resistance, and brought us time to gather our strength.
You don't waste time, do you?
We should be using this opportunity, not squandering it. What say you?
I recruited a spy on the inside who will report on the insurgents. I think the two of you would be stronger together than apart. Maybe these problems exist because the Living Lands doesn't want us here. I serve the pleasure of the Emperor. How do you know so much what I'm doing? I want to do something between this and this. Not between. Guess I'm deciding between recruiting a spy on the inside who will report on other insurgents, and I think the two of you would be strong. I'm gonna do this one.
Good. But it isn't enough to conquer a resistance. You must also make it serve you. For too long, our embassy has lacked the skill or the motivation to do either.
If you're done eviscerating me, you'll be interested to learn I'm sending the envoy to the Animancers of Emerald Stair.
You are ridiculous. Emerald Stair is under assault by the very wilderness it claims to have conquered. The Animancers cling to pride and tradition even as they dig their own graves.
Maybe my influence can help steer them in a better direction. I meant to say. Is she always just like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Maybe my influence can help steer them in a better direction.
At least one of us hasn't abandoned hope. Clearly, I've wasted my time with you, Ambassador. From now on, I will break the frontier on my own terms. You are free to disagree with my methods, but you cannot stop me. As for you, Envoy, farewell.
She is going to be a problem.
You have to admit, she might have a point.
She'll mount your head on one of those points if you aren't careful. Put her out of your mind. The Dream Scourge is more than enough for us to chew on, at least for now. Since Liviana gave you a clean bill of health, you're officially cleared to leave for Emerald Stair. Fair warning, Animancers and Adirians don't mix well. Their kind can be a tad unhinged.
Apparently we don't mix well with anyone. So standard for living lands then.
A fair point. No one survives this place without losing a little sanity along the way.
They're a fun bunch. Crazy, but fun.
Wonderful. Now I have to keep a tight grip on my soul on top of everything else.
Should you cross paths with Ludwig, well, try not to. I have no idea what's gotten into her. Safe travels. I'm told Emerald Stair is beautiful this time of year.
We can head to the Eastern Gatehouse when you're ready to go to Fjord.
Okay, well, I have some unfinished side quest business to take care of. Like that one, and bounty kill. What a coincidence. I was wanting to go underneath Paradise. Okay, so let's do a few things. Okay, so I think... Where is that? There was... Oh, so Ruinous Cavern. That is where I was thinking of going. But we also need to talk with our companions. So we're going to go here. We're also going to try to upgrade some of our gear. And... okay, so yeah, we'll talk to our companions, upgrade gear, and then we're going to go to that cave and kill the spider. You and I need to talk.
Listen, I wanted to talk to you about Juliana. I know you're not asking my opinion, but for what it's worth, I appreciate you understanding her situation.
She's not hurting one. She should be free to conduct her business as she pleases. I don't agree with country law. It's not my concern. I'm here to stop the Dream Scourge, not enforce Hadrian laws.
Good. Because it is the Dream Scourge, not Helia's parsley, that threatens all of us out here. Honestly, I wish more of your countrymen shared your pragmatism and decency. What's on your mind?
Let's see. Do I just go through this whole list?
I'm sure you had your own reasons, but I'm glad you helped those two fugitives get to Thirdborn. A lot of people in your position would have left them high and dry, or turned them in.
Seem like decent people in a bad spot. Their coin's as good as anyone else. Really don't think much of being. They seem like they were decent people in a bad spot.
I thought so too. We've all been there. I'm just glad to see people get a second chance. And I'm relieved to know you're the kind of person who's willing to grant them, even when your official duties might suggest otherwise.
You've got a lot to say about second chances. Something you want to confess?
I've been told I snore, so I hope you don't exile me from camp.
Funny.
By the way, now that we've gotten to know each other, let me know if you want to train together. I've been watching your form, and I think we could learn from one another.
Maybe later.
It's the gateway to the Living Lands, a scenic port city that's as beautiful and dangerous as the wilds around it. Most visitors enjoy some mariner's porridge at the Ballarrock, a back alley shakedown, and then the sudden return of that porridge out of one end or the other. Then, if they've got any sins, they turn around and take their chances back where they came from, with authentic tales of their adventures in the living lands.
You don't seem to think much of Paradise or the people who come here.
Don't get me wrong. It's a great city. In part because it's great at winnowing out people who have no business being here.
If you can't make it in Paradise, you haven't got a chance of surviving the lands.
The living lands means a hard-won second chance for the people who settle here. But first, you've got to survive it. And the island gives no quarter.
If it's so deadly, why would anyone come here?
For a lot of people, the living lands is a last resort. They come fleeing war, debt, famine, the law. Take your pick. For others, it's freedom. To seek glory, to redefine yourself, to live in a way you can't, maybe even on pain of death wherever you come from.
Oh man, this is a lot of talking. Living lands sound like a haven.
It was, for some. Not always the types you'd want as your neighbors. Used to be. If you could last out here, you could count on being left alone.
Until the Dream Scourge, you mean?
Dangers in the wilds is nothing new out here, but something about the Dream Scourge is. And if that weren't enough, a lot of people aren't too keen on Adir's presence and affiliations out here. Ilgard's new embassy and his alliance with the Steel Garrote smell like the authority and order that a lot of people came here to leave behind. But I don't mean to put that on you. I imagine you're tired of having to answer for every Adiran who sneezes into somebody's stew.
Why is the soul plague called the Dream Scourge anyway?
They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams and start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence. And then, fungal growths take over your body. So Dream Scourge.
Wonderful.
I guess it sounded better than miasmal canker.
How long have rebels been active in Paradise?
Rebellion's more like our natural state of being in the living lands. People on the island don't much like being told what to do. In fact, many come here specifically for that reason.
Jeez. Total freedom sounds nice until you have to defend yourself from someone better armed.
Paradise used to be a lot more violent. Now, bandits like the Sparrowhawks at least have to limit their activities. Of course, that change has come thanks to Ambassador Heelgard's Adiran troops. And the Steel Garrote. Ludwine and her paladins have been busy in the hinterlands. It's all rumor and speculation, but I don't think they're making your cause any friends.
Steel Garrote isn't Adir. They're just assisting us here.
If they're here under your banner, people will see their actions as representing you.
Whatever she's doing, No, I don't want to do that. Sounds like her efforts risk turning people against Adir.
I think you're right. I don't know that these rebels are all that organized yet. But where there's foam, there's rocks, as the saying goes.
I've got questions about you.
Good thing you're asking the expert.
My gosh. You've got a lot to say about second chance. Didn't we already do this? As you come bears. Originally from there. No, we didn't. You know what? That's all. I'm gonna leave
Holler
you.
if you need anything else.
Okay. You want to talk to me.
It's not every day you get to deal with the person who killed you. He killed you, you killed him. Seems like a win-win situation.
I can tell from your tone whether you approve or not.
I haven't decided yet myself. I suppose it doesn't matter now. Unless someone's still out there handing out resurrections. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think. You found the assassin, and you're still alive, which means well done, Marius. Now you're looking towards Emerald Stair. Whole other kind of deadly out there.
Fertile land, forests. I assume there's more than that out there.
Forests, sure, but wild. The people of Fior Mesiverno tamed what they could and give a safe birth to the rest. But past that is the strange stuff. ruins, spirits, and other things that you should steer clear of.
What are you thinking of coming with us?
Considered it, sure. I wouldn't be much of a guide if I dropped you off at the edge of Dawnshore and said, good luck.
Good to have you along, Marius.
Good to be here. We've got a bit of a walk ahead of us. You might want to get some rest. Anyway.
Oh man, let's move on.
Until next time.
Ah, dang it, do they still want to talk to me? Is it?
Fior Messi Verno, huh?
The forests are thick there, but between the two of us, we can handle it.
They're not just thick. They're nigh impenetrable. And there's a distinct feeling that they want you dead. Nothing we can't get through, but you'll be glad you brought me along.
I never regret bringing you along.
Well, I do have some experience with Emerald Stair. I've led a few people there from Paradise or Thirdborn, and I've almost lost someone on every trip.
Someone's slipping.
I said almost.
Can you get us there or not?
Of course I can. You're stronger than the typical explorer, and Kai, well, he's got us.
Just remember that the next time I draw fire away from you two.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Changing the subject?
Let's talk about Dawnshore.
Right. What do you want to know?
What can you tell me about Dawnshore?
Lovely place, as the Living Lands goes. I advise most people to stay around here if they're looking to settle. Paradise isn't the safest place in the world, but it is the safest place in the lands. Walls and guards go a long way out here. Other than that, you've got bits of forest, grasslands, some caves, cliffs, and all sorts of things to get you into trouble. This is the easiest place to survive in the Living Lands. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Heard anything interesting out there?
Heard an envoy from Adir showed up and got himself killed. Other than that, nothing. Honestly, I don't listen out for gossip much. I don't know what to tell you.
Don't we already do the what can you tell me about Dawnshore? Do you have any tips for surviving Dawnshore?
You probably know most of this, but here goes. Normally you look for some shelter first. Cut down a few small trees, gather moss to keep the wind out. Nothing too elaborate. With so little tree cover, you want to keep moving. The reeds near the coast make great fibers for rope, so you can lash branches together and make a decent roof. Of course, we're always moving, so we just make a quick camp and carry on. So you don't have to worry about all that. Trees, rocks, water, dirt. A few Zarps and bears, but not much else here wants to kill you. Enjoy it. It'll get worse from here.
I feel like we've already done this. Please,
Right.
please don't have an
Good
icon.
talk.
You do have another icon for me.
Not everyone
All right. As someone who's been on the other end of a poisoned arrow, I am.
I'd say he can learn a thing or two from you. But he'll have to take that lesson to his next life. It's a shame. As odd as it sounds, I think he really would have left you alone.
I gave him a fair fight, something he denied me.
A fair fight. Huh. It's always struck me as a funny notion. He shot you with poison from the shadows. Many would call that a coward's act. But what other chance does a lone man have against imperial power? And who fights fair when survival is on the line?
You have a point.
Don't mistake me. I'd like to be wrong. I'm afraid we haven't seen the last of this conflict, though. Eagwolf isn't the only hothead in the Living Lands, and he's certainly not the only one with his hackles up about all you Adira newcomers. And Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are only making matters worse.
Wizard Ledoin approaches seems excessive.
You're far from the only one to say so. Your ambassador and the rest of the Adiran forces have been dragging the frontier, kicking and screaming towards order and civilization. All the things that half of us moved here to escape. Then, one day, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote show up to reinforce the Adiran presence, and they're as harsh as Wodaka herself.
Oh my gosh. I've always found them to be too zealous for my liking.
Mine too. I understand discipline, but you've got to know when to give. Judging from that meeting, Ambassador Hildgard
I have been
and
talking with
Ludwig
these
don't
guys for
see
like
eye to
10
eye.
minutes.
I'm afraid that means trouble on the horizon, especially if Ludwig starts operating around him.
That worries me too.
Nice to know I'm in good company.
It's just another obstacle I'll have to overcome. Something's on your mind.
Just thinking about Claviger Amon. I let him down. I've let a few people down over the years. But I did promise someone once that I'd do my part to look after all of us riffraff who've made a home here. My best chance of doing that is helping you investigate this plague and keep a lid on tensions. And, hopefully, fend off any future assassination attempts.
I'm glad for the company.
Feelings mutual. It's nice to share a campfire again. I think that's enough doom and gloom for one night, don't you? Sleep easy, Envoy. As best you can. I'll be here if you need me.
Oh, good. All right, so he doesn't have the icon. This guy does.
No
Clearly
offense,
wants to talk to me
but you
again.
leave a pretty wide trail, Envoy.
Only when I'm not trying to hide it.
Well, maybe you should try to cover your trail more often. An Adiran official who's new in town turns a lot of heads, especially when they're traveling with a Nim dude like Kai.
If you're here to tell me how to be stealthy, we're going to have a rough time. No, I don't want to do that. What's a Nimdu?
Stick with Kai. You'll find out.
Haha.
Well,
Good one.
we've worked together in the past. It was mostly him crashing blindly through the weeds after I advised him not to. We found your assassin. Maybe I can help you avoid being killed again in the future. My guess is you'll need a guide once you leave Paradise, too. They say I'm the best there is.
You're welcome to join us.
Merci, Envoy. I'll make myself at home. Anyway, enough chat. I'm sure you have things to do.
I do. Are you done? Thank goodness. All right. Bench. Break down. 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 All right. Can we upgrade this thing? It looks like I can. Let's increase the physical damage. Let's do that. Can I upgrade it again? Yes. Ooh, look at this stun it upgrades. Yes. Oh, that's too bad. I can upgrade this thing again. Might as well. Common bow. I'm not that concerned about. Like, I rarely use it. I'll wait to upgrade that. Okay. What about the
You
enchant?
might want to consider not washing your clothes in safflower oil.
I hate to break it to you, but regular laundry is a common courtesy when you're traveling.
What can I do here? Hold on. I don't understand what's going on here. Oh, I upgrade the amount of... Oh, killing an enemy restores 10% of your maximum health. Right now it's at 3%. So... Oh, I could do this way. A successful parry deals... No, I'm not parrying. I'm kind of dual wielding in a way. Nice. Okay, and then this one... I could do thunder for powerful attacks, deal high shock accumulation to nearby enemies. Killing enemy has 25% chance. 25% chance to cast Crackling Bolt. Powerful attacks, deal high shock. I don't know what Crackling Bolt does. Power attacks deal high shock accumulation. I'm gonna do that one. Okay.
traveling with a group.
No, it's fine.
I think it's good.
If you feel the need to
I think
wash...
we're good to go into that. What do you call it? That cave. Oh boy, we get to be talked to
Haze.
again.
Mirrors. We have touched something like your dreams before.
Why do you keep showing up in my dreams?
Our roots entwine, but we cannot linger here long. We must know. A life for a life. A killer's blood billows in the drain, dead like the bear. We do not understand. Was this a mercy too?
Let's see. I'm not gonna do number 3. I couldn't be sure he would stop coming for me. I wish things were different.
Eat or bleed. Rule of the wild. We know these shapes. Still. A dam broke. We wept in the dark when your soul slipped away. We feared for you, felt your agony. We could not forgive.
Enough, let it go. Save that. I might need it one day. Enough, let it go.
Petals disperse on the wind. Wake now. We have tending to do.
Good, thank you. Okay, so let's go find that cave. It's over there. Not really. I mean, I could fast travel there, but I think running would be just as quick. How have I not explored this little area? Can I put like a little marker? I don't see a way of doing that. Current quest, locate party. Okay, I'm going to quickly go north on this trail just to uncover this on my map, and then we're just going to jump the river. Every day on the front line is more dangerous than the last. I never thought I'd say that I would rather be facing an organized army than the encroaching wilderness, but this place is truly unlike it. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I think I cleared up this part of my map. Funny enough, I don't remember seeing this, or I mean exploring it. Actually, now I do remember. Let's do this. Starting off with the chest. Fish. Mini raw fish. Raw. I was trying to do a Smeagol, but I didn't do it very well. Note to self, don't try to do Smeagol again.
One for you! Here they come. This one's mine. Here it comes. We got them all.
Poor guy. Oh! Medallion. Wonder what that does. One resolve. or 50% of your max health restored when reviving a companion. I don't revive a companion very often. I'm not sure what resolve does. Maximum stamina. Second wind efficiency. Well, sure. That might do me better than reviving someone. For now, at least. Another dead body. Okay, let's go down here. Let's get that.
Ready,
Bring
aim.
that up. And into the water. Want to go this way? I mean, I saw something that. There's several ways I can go.
Stand back.
I don't know. I feel like I should go swimming first. Oh, look at that. Wait. No. Let's see what's over here. Open money. To the survivor. You have come this far. I hope this note serves you a warning to you. You no doubt survived as I did by escaping through an underwater tunnel into this very chamber, initially assured by the lack of bones in here, animal or kith. Clearly a spider cannot reach this place, I thought to my elation. Da da da. Yeah, okay. Well. Whoopity-doo. At least I got some coin. Here we go.
Next one's mine. Let's go. Take your best shot.
Oh, that was apparently out of range. Right, now I'm poisoned. I was really trying hard not to get poisoned. Dude, I am ripping this guy apart. Easy peasy.
Another win. But who's counting?
Steel grow plate. Wow. Plus 12 damage reduction, plus 4 damage reduction. That's more stamina reduction, more essence reduction. When taking damage greater than 20%, 25% of your maximum health, your attacker receives 50% of the damage. Wow. Let's give that a go. Anything worth looking at? Ooh. Yes, there is something worth up here. Silver, iron chunk, primal fire. Ooh, that might be my way out, so finish looting around here first. Oh, that's bounty trophy. Okay. And then another body somewhere around here. Okay. Oh, there we go. Take that. Take that. Take that. I don't see anything else up here worth trying to get. There's an herb right here. And I think cavern is now clean. Where am I in Paradise? Or am I just outside of Paradise? Oh, I'm like above where I went in, I guess. Oh yeah, and this is like the little hidey hole that I found to get in and out of Paradise, like another way. And I think the door was over here? Or wall? Or hole in the wall? Why am I doing this? I could probably just fast travel where I need to go. Yeah, that's way easier. Even though it's like on the other side of a building, I don't have to parkour around. Where are we going? This way. To the bounty guy. Here's the last bounty, buddy.
Welcome back, Envoy.
With the bounty coin.
Show it here.
Here it is.
I don't envy you having gone into that horrid place, but I'm thankful you did so. Well, I'll be. That's all of the bounties. Mighty fine work, Envoy. Mighty fine indeed. Hope you're proud of all you've done. Thanks to you.
Order.
Don Shore is safer for all of us. Gods protect you, wherever you are.
Hey, you could have a real future here if the Envoy thing doesn't work out.
Nice work on the bounties. Just don't get a big head about it.
Okay. Kith order? What did I just pick up? I don't even know what a Kith order is. Oh. Negative 3% damage from Kith. 10% damage from... And plus 10% damage from other sources. No thanks. Save it for when I'm actually fighting a Kith, I suppose. Okay, so I have this one. There's no bounties. I have that. So we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. And the next episode, we're going to try to find the rest of the relics. And finish up this side quest for this area. I think then we'll move on to the next area. So I'll see you next time, guys.